your toothache is terrible. It's terrible. And
Absolutely.
and Sister Danielle and Brother Willie, uh, one of their children had a little problem with the COVID thing, so they had to stay and make sure that wasn't going to get no worse. And then we had Sister Mary Banks, his mother. Sister Mary Banks is his Brother Willie's mother. And, she has always just, she, even before I met him, his mother was always there for me. She was with us. And, her spirit has always been with us. And they wish us all a happy Savior's Day. And we wish it back at you. And wish that they could have been here. And don't worry. What we doing has already been done by one people that God was with. And it's now called the United States of America. And I truly hope that the United States will recover from these crooks that tried to destroy her. I really do. Because there's a lot of good in this country. There's a lot of good in it. And if I can't help them, I'm certainly not going to hurt them. Joe Biden is a blessing. And if he hadn't made it in there, I might have gave up hope. But when people elected him, and that showed you that everybody in this country ain't went crazy. So don't give up on him. Do all that you can to promote uprightness and righteousness. And the best way to do that is by a good example. So you got people that was frightened into participating, at least they claimed they were scared, frightened into, but you let people frighten you into participating in the overthrow of your government and over your country? You let somebody frighten you into doing that? What's the last words of the Star Spangled Banner? Oh, say does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. It ends with a question. What did Ben Franklin say to that woman? A republic, madam, if you can keep it. So every time they sing that song, they ask the question. They ask the question, hey, does that Star Spangled Banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave? Because if the cowards done took it, that flag ain't gonna mean nothing in a minute. You understand? So, I want you to take a lesson from a great nation that forgot about God, even if only for an instant. You see, you got people pretending it's cool enough in here now. I see some, what you got to set on, bruh? Set it on 74. That way, we don't want people to have to put no coat on in there. But what was I about to say? No, I did that already. I was something else I was about to say to you. But if you don't, beg your pardon?
You think you have some people,
Some people?
you think you have some people, you want to find some, you have some people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: that some of the people in this country believe that righteousness means forcing people to be righteous. That's because they have been mistaught. Anytime you claim that you are righteous, then you know that you have to be for freedom. You have to be for justice. And you have to be for treating other people like you want to be treated. Did you become a upright person or a righteous person because somebody threatened you? Well, then why would you threaten other people to try to make them righteous? Allah don't threaten us. Allah simply tells us, He says, if you did not like to retain me in your knowledge, I'm turning you over to the mind that you want to be with. I'm out of here. That's what happened. And you better go to Romans. Romans, the first chapter. And I'm not surprised that it's said in the book of Romans because, you know, the Romans was where Caesar and all of them was. The Romans was the people in Jesus' day and time that gave him hell. Huh? Okay, look what it says in Romans. It says in the 28th verse, and even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God just gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient, and being filled with all unrighteousness and fornication and wickedness, covetousness. Did it say God forced them into being righteous? Or did it say He gave them the freedom to do things their way, knowing that it was going to be the end of them? Huh? So no, you know, I don't agree with a whole lot of things that these people are doing. But I promise you this, I'm giving them the same freedom that I want. I choose to live my life as a Muslim. Don't come up to me trying to force me not to. Well, then I won't go up to them trying to force them to live as a Muslim if that's not what they want. Now that's righteousness. You know, it's just like people that if they say they want to join with me. Well, if you want to join with me, then it's requirements. And if you're not willing to meet them requirements, you can't join with me. Is that right? I mean, you can't even get on a football team if I don't care how good a player you are. If you're not willing to abide by their rules, you can't be on the team. You let people come in your house and do what they please? Or do you require certain things? And if they don't want to do what you require, leave. Is that right? I'm not going to leave. It's my house. You have freedom to do what you please with what's yours. But you don't have freedom to do what you please with what's mine. It's just like during a pandemic. These people are very unreasonable. How do you refuse to be vaccinated during a pandemic when